Come with me on this journey to find ourselves. We don't need nobody but the good Lord and family. Come with me on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Come with me on this journey. See me, Mallory.
Chapter 1, Recap. So here we are in the main bathroom. You see the tiles are going up. They're looking great. We have a little bit left up top, but we didn't realize how much more we had to go. So I've always had this thing about glass walls, and I really think if we knock this border down, we could put up some glass walls and it would be gorgeous. So now that wall is gone, there was a toilet right there behind the wall. And now that the wall is gone, we're gonna move the toilet over to this wall, this corner where the shower was, because it's awkward to walk in and to see a toilet right there. There was a closet right here, but we have a beautiful tub that we're purchasing that goes right here. And this is what it looks like right now. And then we laid a little tile on the floor. And here we are. This is our bathroom at about 85%. You see the water is working now. We have the vanity in. We painted the vanity, put the top on there, and there's the tub. Beautiful tub. There's our glass wall, almost complete. You can't see the plants beside the tub, but there she is. So here's a quick recap. Before we go any further, let's take a look at what the kitchen looked like before we really dove into it. You can see I tried to create a cement wall. We ripped it all down. We got the tile up. We got the sink out of there. And here's the dining room before and after. Now we have big plans for this dining room. We want to put a shelf on the wall. We want to make this a dark room where we can go and read and write music and study. That's the plan. Now this is Nino's room. We went in, we put some insulation in, ripped the walls down, ripped the ceiling down. And we had a few surprises in Nino's room. For example, here's our little buddy Squirrely. Squirrely got in some kind of way and was playing hide and go seek, and we clearly never found him.
Okay. Oh, be very careful. Yes, ma'am. Yuck! It still got skin. That is nasty.
It is
like a rat.
He looks like he was like in torture before he died.
Yeah, starving.
Unexpected expenses.
So the floor is caved in.
I had to put some foam under the dryer, you know, really good.
Caved in. This is all. It's a hole under here. Sometimes put foam in there to make sure no little critters came in, but the entire crawl space is exposed. This is all cracked up and yep.
Yes, that is a 2-foot hole, maybe even deeper. This is what happened. Tori and I were standing inside the laundry room with the washer and dryer in there, and we had some tile in between the washer and dryer, stacked up, ready to go when it was time to lay it on the floor. Well, I heard a small crack, and immediately in my mind, I heard the floor is falling. So I told Tori, step back into the kitchen, the floor is falling. As soon as she stepped back, the floor caved in 2 to 3 feet. These are the results. So, unexpected expenses. We had to reach out and find some guys to come and take a look at this, because if you look down, I mean, this was really deep. We had to stuff some blankets down further because at night you're letting ice cold air come in and you heard sounds. So these guys came out to check out how much work needed to be done. We started pulling up the rocks, throwing them away. These guys got right into packing down some dirt, and then they poured, I believe, 4 to 6 inches of concrete on top of this. You can also see that we ripped all the walls down in between that time. This was the longest 2 or 3 days of my life, and they poured it, and it looks beautiful. At this point, it was about 75% dry. It looks good. But immediately after that, more unexpected expenses. That's right, the dryer caught on fire for no reason. The plug melted, the wires melted, but we saved our dryer, and that's good. Back to renovations. Our house being built in 1939 means that we did not have any drywall up. So I wanted to get rid of every single wood panel wall. This was a wall that separated our room from our kids' room. Here's Tori and Terry's room. We took that one closet for the tub, so we had to create another closet. This is the wall I chose to take down to create our closet. Hello. Look at this house. Look at this. Look how much work we put in. That's my boy James. He came over to help me put in some insulation, take down a little bit of that ceiling, put up a little bit of ceiling. This was the first piece of drywall going up. Now this room is fully drywalled and we're moving furniture around to do another room. The kids were such big helpers, except Nino flipping on the couch. Look at this house, y'all. We couldn't believe the amount of work that was in for us. Vic getting her hands dirty with the insulation. I could not do this without my family. Here we are in what once was our chill room, but is now our dining room. There we are, cutting out that doorway to the kitchen. And this red machine did not help us much at all. Putting the house back together again. That is our kitchen, our dining room, our dark room. And we're just getting it together. I'm sitting down probably after a lot of work. And I'm looking like, should I just hire somebody, man? These walls will soon be covered with brand new drywall, brand new wiring. These ladies came in and they were doing taping and mudding. And man, they went through this house like lightning. It took them about 4 days to finish the entire house with taping and mudding. They were very quick, very reasonable, and they did an amazing job. We could not have done this without them. So we got so much drywall done, and for some reason in my mind, I was like, yes, we are almost done. All the drywall is up. Well, we started drywall in the hallway, and my friend Aaron would come over, and he had some nails. And I said, let me try to do this the real contractor way. I tried the nails, and it just took forever. And here are our cabinets. They're coming in. They're beautiful. They were not heavy at all, and we just started to place them. This one was going to be there. We only did lowers because I did not want to do uppers and cover up all the work we were doing. So we kept lowers. And right after we opened this up, we had to make sure we covered it up to keep it from getting any dirt, any mud, any dust, any paint on top of it. So we opened it up. We still used it to store things in during the renovation, but we tried our best to keep them nice, and they did stay nice. After our plumber was done running the pipes and our electrician done running the electric, we set our island in the middle. We never had an island, so we were really, really excited. Here we are. Looks like we're about to get some painting started. So we're laying out our tarp because all the rooms will not be the same color. And here's just a look around at some of the drywall work we did. Let's call it a night.
Okay, so everything is all sanded and primed. The floor is nice and dusty. And so I'm gonna spend the next few hours. Don't come in this way, son. Come the other way. So So this is the laundry room. Everything is all sanded. I got this floor looking nasty. I'm gonna dust everything into this room. The rough edges will have trim on them, but it's looking really good. This wall is gonna have tile on it, so it's no need to tape in mud or any of those things. So, see how dusty the floor is? Super dusty. So here's the hall. Going to the bedrooms. Here's the hall. Going to the bedrooms.
So here's a prelude to Vic getting these floors knocked out. We're not gonna get into it too much right now, but I did want to show you her work. Go, girl. And back to the kitchen. Can't have a beautiful kitchen without a beautiful backdrop.
All right, we did our first cut for the tile, and now we just need to see that it fits under there. And then the next cut will be the circle that we have. The next cut will be the circle that we have to cut for the water.
What you doing, Daddy?
We are putting on the first piece of tile for our wall in your kitchen, and we're pretty excited about it. We slept in here last night for the first time. Dumped the RV and came in and slept last night. Got the babies. What are you getting a video of?
Oh, you.
Doing the thing? Okay. So we're excited. Okay, let's get this. What you got to? Oh, I'm sorry. Get that done. So this filter, is it bright?
Yeah, you just do your thing.
Okay. Put this on here.
Ooh, that thing.
Put it in there and you spin it. There it is.
Ooh.
So now the filter's on there. This is the other filter. Line it up in the middle. Once you feel it, twist it. And by twisting it, you lock it in. So now you got your filters on there.
So we're gonna skate past this. We're putting the pot filler on. Every time I twisted it down, it cracked the tile. We went through about 4 tiles. Once we finally did it and got it on right, of course it decided to leak. You're gonna see a lot of that later. Yeah, this is where we think we got it to work, but it's leaking in the wall, and I had to cut out drywall. Next.
It took me hours just to figure this situation out. And as you can see, this is as far as I got today. First piece of tile that we put on, we were putting on the pot filler. And while we were tightening it down, it just snapped. So we had to rip that piece of tile out after hours of trying to figure out how to get this hole in there. Then we finally got another piece of tile. Put that piece of tile on. We cut the hole. The hole was too far to the left, so we made it a little wider, which chipped the tile. We were like, that's fine. We were able to braid in the water pipe, and we got that on there. Well, while we're doing the other work, we're realizing that everything's just getting wet. And we realized it was leaking from here for some reason. So then, hours later, we went around into the hallway There's like a puddle on the floor. Okay, let me show you the puddle on the floor. Puddle on the floor. So now, all right, I'm going to have to do. Oh, come see what I have to do. I'm gonna have to break it. And I do not know why this is leaking, but I'm gonna cut this drywall out so I can figure out.
And it was at this moment he knew he gave up. New mercies and new floors. So here we are, next day, working on the island, trying to forget about that doggone tile. This was smooth and easy. Back to my babe. And look at my baby go. These people left our floors a mess. She had to scrape up some mud, scrape up some drywall. It was just a mess, a big mess. She mopped it maybe 10 times before she could actually get down and start doing the work she wanted to do. This 2x4 was sitting here. The floors were on level, so it created a big gap that we had to fill back in with wood. While we're cleaning that up, let's get back to these floors.
Okay, here's the condition of our floors. There is no coming up. These black marks. We're gonna have to paint them.
All right, so here we go. We are painting our floors. Might sound crazy, but we've done so much research to figure out the best way to get whitewash on some old floors. So it starts with painting and then sealing. So check out Vic sealing the floors. And this is just the first coat. After trying so many different colors of stains and all of that, this looks so great. So now Vic moves on over to our office space. Check it out.
What you doing, Mama?
Scraping that paint off the floor.
So Vic was a trooper. The guy that came and primed the house, he just left a mess. So Vic had to go from room to room to not only just sand, but to scrape up the paint, scrape up the mud, clean up the dust, mop up the floor, sweep that up, do it all over again in order for the whitewash to look even on all the floors. Look at her go. While she was working hard, the kids were having fun doing the same. And we just, to this day, don't understand how this was fun for them. But these floors look beautiful compared to what they looked like before. They are so clean. And then she worked again. There she is, whitewashing the floor with Teddy Bear. It was really good to see her teach Terry how to do this. They did a fantastic job. And after all their work, I was exhausted. But I couldn't rest for long. Back off to the races.
All right, what we doing, honey?
We are getting all the trim that we need for the windows right now, the ones that need trim. So right now I'm getting 12 6-foot pieces of 1x4.
So after our trip to Home Depot, we went ahead and started on the bump out for the fireplace in the dining room. And we also started with the bump out for our in-wall stove. I think that's what they call it. Look at those muscles go. That is a strong family. I tell you what, a lot of this could not have been accomplished without them. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so the floors are this particular floor we're gonna paint, like my floor, because I mean it's just so bad. Like, so we sanded our floor in 2020, and it's better than when we first moved in. The house was built in 39, so we knew it was gonna be a lot of DIY projects. However, yes. So this floor had been sanded down. We tried to go with a few stains, and they all made the floor look dark. And this house is so old that anything dark makes the house look dingy. So it only needs white. Like, that is the only color that will suffice in this house. That's it. That's all. So because of that, I decided that I wanted all my walls white. So every wall before was like blue. It was yellow when we moved in. We painted it blue to cool us down because everything was so warm. And now everything is white, and I'm loving it. You can even see like a little sheen on the wall. It looks so good. I love the white. The white is giving clean, fresh, what we need to move forward into the future. Yeah, so these are the floors that we're going to be putting down, or that we're currently putting down inside of our dining, living, and like the main areas. Y'all know this bathroom was done in 2020, so that's done. That was one of the first things to be done. So here is a kitchen situation, kitchen/dining room. Look, I got my fixture up. I got to put my other bulb in there, so don't look at that. But look at the fixture. Isn't it beautiful? And then Tony is making this fireplace here. And then you guys know that little guy. This is TV Mallory. So this is the floor that we're putting down. Tony and the girls are actually putting the floor down there, doing an amazing job. All the walls are white. Tony is still building out this fireplace. Well, he's built it, but he has to finish putting the tile on there, and then he's gonna get the TV up there. And it's gonna look so good. He's also building our counter out, so that's gonna look good. Look at our kitchen, y'all. Look, Tony did all of this. It's so amazing. The brick has been exposed. We didn't even know that existed before Tony started hacking into the wall. So that is one good thing that I'm glad and grateful that he hacked into the walls for. I'm coming. And so here's our oven microwave situation and the fridge. Yeah, the girls got to clean this counter back off and make that look better. But so Tony, with this purple bonnet on, is working on, what are you working on right now?
Putting some tile in there.
So they're putting tile, getting ready to put tile in Nino's room.
So grab a few pieces of tile.
Here, beer. Y'all look at her, she's looking so old. Like, what?
Oh wait, you can't see her. Let me cut the lights on.
We have lights. That's right. We didn't have lights for almost, 5-6 months.
Oh, whatever.
So, and all the walls that you see like a rough edge, that's because we have to put trim up. So trim is gonna fix that. And then Tony just reconnected our wash and dryer. We have not had a wash and dryer for at least 4.5 months because our dryer actually caught on fire. So we've been going to the laundromat, and so yesterday was the big day for me to wash clothes at home, and I washed all day in gratitude. So yeah, so then they're putting this floor down. It's going to continue all the way through. It's going to be all the way through here, and then, well, hello. And then it's gonna continue until that little line divider right there. And then that floor is gonna be painted along with that floor. So we have come a long way, but as you can see, we have quite a ways to go. This room is our dark room, so I love this paint. It's so cute. It's breaking up all of the white that I have decided I wanted around the entire house. It's gonna be beautiful in here. It's gonna be our office space, the desk in the middle of the floor. It's gonna be great. What are you doing? Okay, and then this is the living area, and you can see where everything is nice and white, and so, yeah. This floor is also gonna be painted.
Okay. So, check out this. We just got 3 more of these because when we bought all of these, we did not consider Nino's room in the laundry room. So, all the electric is done. And so today, I'm gonna finish the floor. We're done with all the big tiles. Electric just got finished last night. And now we're gonna finish the floor and then go to plumbing. All right, guys.
TV Mallory.